Well, good morning
Good
from
morning.
day 15.
15.
Starting
Week
into
3.
our third week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit foggy and rainy this morning. So we started a little early, but for us, this was daylight savings time. You're watching this a little bit after that, but today the time sprung forward. So it got light later, I guess. So
we started like 7:45 is when we finally hit the trail, but it was still dark.
Barely enough sunlight to get started because of the cloud cover and everything. But we're on trail, about a mile in. And
in our ponchos.
Yeah, ponchoed up because it's just drizzly. And so no downpour. We had some downpour last night.
Yeah.
But
there's a chance all day, all night, so we're
just covering
prepared.
packs and us to make sure we can not get wet.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
But we have a couple big climbs today, a couple big mountains. We got Rocky Top coming
Woo!
up, and then we have Thunderhead, and then those are our big ones. So it's starting to get windy, so we're gonna keep on moving.
Where's thumbs up? Just pooping, you know how he be. All right. Hello, Smokies, my old friend. Here we're hiking once again. It would be nice if you stopped the rain. It would make for less slick terrain.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top.
Woo!
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Now let's get down off of this cold, windy, rainy mountain. All right, we are up on top of Thunderhead.
Woo-hoo.
So second big climb of the day. We're gonna get down here out of the wind and rain a little bit and take a little break.
Yeah. To a shelter for a nice lunch break. Lovely. Check out those mushrooms. I just had lunch, so I'm good. Carry on. You see Thumbs Up got his poncho back on. Just had a downpour. Pretty good timing right when we got to the shelter for lunch. Right after we ate, he went down and got some more water to filter, and then the skies opened up and it poured. So, I mean, it's really wet out and there's water coming from the branches and stuff. But I think that's the worst of the day. The rest for today may come after we're at our shelter for the evening. And then it looks like we may not have rain until tomorrow evening. So, I mean, this has not been bad at all. We've just had sprinkles on and off, and we're pretty comfortable. So, and the grade of up and down hasn't been too bad, so we're not slipping and sliding, hurting ourselves or anything like that. So, not too bad. On today's episode of What Do You See in the Tree? What can you see here? I don't know if it's clear enough, but I kind of see a sleeping soldier or a soldier on guard or something like that. He's got his sword or his rifle. He's just protecting us through the Smokies. Thanks, man. So we keep seeing this white stone. I think it's granite. And I want to film it because it's so pretty. It's everywhere. But it's only been on the uphill and I've been too tired. But I gave in because I just can't help myself. It's so pretty. And it's so cool. We've got a big climb up and then down. And then our final big one is up to the shelter. See? How pretty. It's warm enough that my arms are out. But I still got my swishy rain pants on. It's peaceful out here. Klingman's Dome, what? That away.
All right, I let the Ninja Turtle go ahead with her hero in a half shell poncho up there.
Turtle pack.
All right. Well, we have just about made it up to the shelter here. I want to tell you something. I'm so proud of this one. Oh, she endured so much today. I'm proud of you. At mile 4 or so, she got this pinch in her hip. And
It's like a pinched nerve, so it was that sharp, felt like
a knife digging into
stabbing.
her.
Did not relent. All it did was
Just
twist.
she was hurting.
So
But
bad.
she pushed up to Rocky Top. I guess she was just shy of Rocky Top. It started hurting, so like mile 3.5.
Yeah.
So she got Rocky Top, and she was hurting. And she pushed over, but it was raining, so she pushed over to Thunderhead, another half mile plus, in so much pain. And still hurting. I said, well, let's get out down in the rain and we'll take a break and try to see what we can do. And she pushed down another half mile or so and was still hurting. And then finally unbuckled her hip belt
strap.
and an instant relief. The problem is for the past 10 miles, I guess she put her hip belt back on after lunch, but for about 5 miles, she went just shoulder. And she's got a jacked up back and shoulder, so she endured so much pain.
Terrible. Like, you would have been like, shame on you, because I was leaning forward. I had this arm back, holding the bottom of my pack to relieve my shoulders a little bit.
Yeah.
It
was so rough. So I'm proud of her today. That was a lot of proud of you.
Yeah.
That was
tough.
a lot of pain.
But
a lot of rain.
It's good that just adjusting where my belt is.
Yeah.
That it relieves that, because I was thinking, what am I going to do? I can't do this.
But you saw in her face and you heard in her voice, she still kept her joy as much as possible. There was a few pushes that you could,
We're on the AT.
Yeah.
We're in the Smoky Mountains.
She didn't quit. She didn't give up. She hung in there. And they say, no pain, no rain, no Maine. And she got the pain and the rain today.
Yeah.
So I guess she earned a Maine. All right, we're going to head in the shelter, get set up, get dry clothes on, and eat a little food. And then climb into our sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Little mac and cheese with some barbecue chicken in there, and then some Frank's hot sauce. Here's the spot. All right, that's a wrap for day 15. And we're at our next shelter with our friends from last shelter, JunkFood Jen, Big Man and Thunder. We're all we're working through the Smokies together, shelter to shelter, and complaining at the end of the day about how bad we hurt. But making our way through the Smokies. Today was pretty smoky out there. Not a lot of views.
Really foggy, really rainy.
Rainy, yeah, slick, but we got to the shelter, settled in, ate some food.
Full bellies, we're nice and cozy.
And we're all cuddled
There's
up.
another group of 5 guys that are section hiking, and they got a fire going on in here, and it's amazing.
Helps keep us a little bit warmer in here tonight. Yeah, so tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow we hit Klingman's / Kawohi.
Yeah.
And I have a rock that I'll tell you about tomorrow that I've been holding on to. And it's time for that rock to go. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to get some sleep. And big day tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.